Okay, I kept asking my guides, do you really want me to post this message? And they're like, "You better post it, Zina." I was like, all right, all right. So, Divine Feminines, I feel like this is a direct message for many of you on this twin flame journey, especially if you've been through a hell of a lot of karmic stuff as well. Because I'm hearing that your haters, they celebrated too early, okay? Especially wanting this whole experience of yours to be a joke. And now people are just embarrassed to bring up your name, okay? Your success is not a joke. I feel like, yes, many of you did go through a lot of really tumultuous experiences because of your awakening, but you chose to take a hit while you were down and learn, okay? Many of you didn't lose your shit. A lot of you just chose to sit down and try to understand what it is that was happening to you, even if it meant that you were about to lose things. You were about to lose things. I feel like a lot of you kept holding on to the idea of, I know it'll be replaced with better, or, okay, I know I'm being guided to do this and it's really painful, but I'm going to follow through because there's something deep down in my gut telling me it's for my highest good. So some of those choices I'm hearing would have definitely made you look like the laughing stock of either your town, your community, amongst your counterpart in their community, their families, your family. And at one point, people definitely thought that you were losing your shit, okay? And maybe definitely you were. Because of this journey, many of you would have gone through what I like to call that humiliation tower moment, okay, where it's just absolutely humiliating to either lose your job or get into some kind of accident, and maybe you have to move back home, move back in with a friend, you're sleeping on somebody's couch. It's like all of a sudden you lose your stability somehow. That's why it represents the tower. And I feel like a lot of people took part in laughing at you for what you went through or for what it is you experienced, okay? It was almost like whatever you went through made people excited, okay? And I know that sounds kind of strange, but this might be people right under your noses. This might be people who just so happen to know you and hear about it. And for whatever reason, instead of having compassion or empathy or even just not caring at all, people wanted to know more. They wanted to look you up on Facebook. They wanted to dig into your past. They wanted to, if you guys, let's say you decided to, after your healing, open up a business. They wanted to go and tamper with that business and maybe bring up your past or try to drag your character or your reputation or low-key harass you for, again, going through some kind of loss and trying to recover from that loss, okay? And that might look different for a lot of you, right? It may have been losing your job and then going back to school, or it might have been losing your home and then having to move back in with, maybe a parent or maybe a friend, or for even some of you, maybe moving back in with an ex. I feel like whatever moment you went through, many of you didn't react. You took it with grace and you took it with a heart of gratitude. And while everybody was laughing, and I feel like there were some people also too who even would have said like, damn, this is a great opportunity to clown this person or get ahead or throw some shade. Many of you would have dealt with a lot of underhanded comments from people, a lot of judgment, but something in you, Divine Feminines, you knew, you kept holding on, you kept having faith, and the universe was just watching you with its arms folded and saying, hold, not yet, not yet. And many of you never once looked up at the universe and said, what the hell? What are you doing? What are you putting me through? Many of you just kind of looked up and smirked at the universe and said, okay, I get it. I get it. I will stay patient. I will stay introverted. I will continue to heal, and I will continue to shed, and I will continue to make these absurd decisions, even though it is going against the grain. I know it's going along with my heart. I will pay attention, and I will stay the path. Many of you did that, and I feel like if it hasn't already, this message is going to hit you at a time where oh, it's coming, okay? And I'm going to share some of the things that are about to come your way, because again, I do feel like people are a little bit embarrassed now to bring up your name, okay? First of all, let's get some of your current energy, Divine Feminines. What do you need to know right now? Okay, so we do have twin flame union energy coming through, okay? And I hear for a lot of you, that is why you had to experience or maybe go through a loss of self, okay? A lot of your downfall or just wanting you to fail or stay down was, I feel like, jealousy. Many of you started feeling a lot of the rumblings in your tower after you might have connected with your twin flame, because they did have a lot to do with your awakening experience as well. But it's not only the experience with them, it mirrors into many other areas of your life also. I feel like what you're going through now, being able to just stay calm in all of the chaos, it's going to prepare you for a lot of your blessings as well, because you're going to need to stay calm and a lot of that beautiful chaos as well, right? A lot more blessings are coming your way, which means a lot more responsibility, a lot more things to manage. But that's what all of these blessings are about, is that many of you might have gone through your tower falling and people might have laughed at you, but I'm seeing that what you were given in place of your tower was bigger and better than what everybody else has who are laughing at you. And they can't believe it because they spend time, and maybe quite a bit of time, laughing at you guys while their tower was bigger than yours. Their castle, it was bigger than yours. They had more gadgets, they had more vehicles on the driveway, they had a lot more resources. And now all of a sudden, this underdog who went through this very humiliating experience, and mind you, people could have minded their business, but here they went out of the way, they went around the curb, they went around the bush, they want to jump over a fence and thing to come and mind your business, just to laugh at you. And I'm seeing now, when people look at you or they pry into your life, you're no longer limited or fearful in any way, okay? And that's a big crashing tower moment for a lot of people, because it's not only got your twin flames eyes opened as to how real this journey is with you, Divine Feminines, but I'm also hearing it's causing divine intervention. Everybody's scrambling, everybody's looking at you and the life you're living now, and all of a sudden they're not laughing. That feeling's gone. Why do I feel like I'm not good enough? Why is life so easy for her? Like, how did all of this happen? How did she get those blessings like that overnight? And the thing too I'm getting for a lot of you is the reason people are shocked is because God pushed you into your hermiting mode. That means you would have been guided to stay quiet about your plans. You would have lost a lot of close friends and family, and your circle would have become very, very tiny. And everybody was laughing because it seemed like you didn't have any money to go anywhere or do anything. You might be alone and on your own, and look at you losing all your friends, and you're weird. But God was preparing you. Okay, God was preparing you for a significant moment. I'm seeing that many of you might have snatched the mask off of people's faces when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to you believing in yourself and what it is you're capable of. I feel like you didn't even know this version of yourself existed. People are now seeing an alien version of you. That's what I'm getting, okay? But mind you, I think that many of you had assistance from your spirit guides. I've talked a lot about in past videos where we have like walk-in experiences. Many of you might be like, damn, where am I getting like the confidence or the energy or like all of a sudden like the mental capacity to just get shit done? All of a sudden I'm getting all of these fruitful ideas and I want to be more creative and things are working out. I'm meeting people who just want to help me. Like, what the hell is going on? People are seeing you as like, who the hell is this? And how can I be like that? How does life get easy for me like that? So sorry about that, guys. But like I was saying, how does life get easy for me like that, right? So this has a lot to do with the inner work that you have been putting into your journey, Divine Feminines. A lot of you are in your purpose, and that's exactly what people are looking at, right? The same thing that they were laughing at you about for taking a chance on or for embarking on, Now everybody wants to know, damn, like, where do I get the courage to make a move like that? Now everybody is seeing themselves stuck in certain circumstances, stuck in certain relationships with certain jobs, whereas you might have lost yours and they were laughing at you thinking that they had all the stability in the world, when now you're doing something that makes their stability feel stagnant. So keep walking in your truth and your purpose. Keep following that North Star, Divine Feminines, because I feel like now is the time where a lot of your blessings are going to be coming in. When you walk into a room, everybody's going to go silent. Nobody's laughing at you anymore. Nobody's bothering to harass you anymore. Come on to your online profiles and check for you, because when they do check for you, it ends up making them feel like they're not doing enough. All right? I love you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.